So Jamie, what products are we going to be demonstrating right now?
Well, right now we're going to be looking at the Sirca polyurethane system, and that's going to include the FPU52 clear sealer and the OPU77 top coat. Before we get started spraying, I want to show everybody how it's catalyzed. The FPU52 sealer is catalyzed at 50% with CTH3 hardener.
All right, excellent. But now let me ask you a question. Is that catalyzed by weight or by volume?
Well, in this case, the specific gravity is close to 1, so it doesn't matter. You can do the same by weight or volume. Other products are different, but we can talk about that later.
All right, very good. Why don't we catalyze some sealer?
So when reducing two-component polyurethane products, we recommend calculating the percentage of reduction of the resin only. In this case, that would be the FPU52, not the total volume of resin and hardener. So we catalyzed 100 grams of FPU52, 50 grams of hardener, and then we reduced it with 20 grams, which would be 20% by weight, with SOL 9054. Please remember that after catalyzation, the pot life of this sealer is approximately 2 hours.
All right, Jamie, so you've catalyzed the FPU52 sealer and reduced it.
Yep.
Let's go spray it on the panel.
Okay, let's do it. Apply this sealer at 4 to 6 wet mils. Let it dry 45 minutes to 2 hours and scuff sand with 320 grit silicon carbide sandpaper. Then you're going to want to apply a second coat. An alternative way to apply the sealer is to let it dry approximately 30 minutes and then apply another coat without sanding in between coats. While both techniques will work, you will get better results with sanding in between coats.
Hey Jamie, this panel looks really good.
Yeah, it does. This is a panel we sealed up yesterday. You just want to make sure whatever panel you're doing on the sealer, however many coats you want, will depend on if you're trying to fill the grain, what kind of wood species. So if you're doing something like oak, you're going to need more coats than you will, say, maple, for example.
All right, that's good to know, Jamie. Thank you. Okay, Jamie, so what's next?
Well, now that we got that panel sealed and sanded, we're going to spray the OPU77 polyurethane top coat.
All right, so are we ready to get started?
Yeah. First, we need to catalyze the top coat. And in this case, the top coat is catalyzed exactly the same way as the sealer. So we're going to use 50% CTH3. We're going to reduce it 20% with SOL 9054.
All right, good to know. What about the pot life? Is it different or is it the same as the sealer?
Also in this case, the pot life on the top coat is exactly the same as the sealer, about 2 hours or so.
Good to know. All right, let's spray the panel.
Apply the OPU77 at 3 to 6 wet mils. One coat is sufficient for good performance, but you can also apply a second coat if you think it's necessary. You may want to apply a second coat if you want to close the pores more, for example, or if the first coat did not dry to your liking. Let the first coat dry 2 to 4 hours. Scuff sand with 320 grit paper, and then apply a second coat.
Wow, Jamie, that panel looks great.
Yeah, it does. It's a really great product. When it's cured, it's going to have excellent scratch resistance and moisture resistance, and just give you a nice, good clarity and a real nice smooth finish.
That's excellent to know, Jamie. Thanks for the work. We appreciate it.